Good evening, beautiful people. Happy, marvelous Monday. It's Mama Pam back again. Welcome to my channel. First of all, let me get my Facebook family on. Hi, guys. Welcome to my channel, Mama Pam Speaks. On yesterday, there was a little technical difficulty, so I decided to come back and shoot another podcast on today. I feel like I have a powerful story to tell. I want to encourage all my young people and older people as well. First off, let me start off by saying Jesus is my everything and will always be. On yesterday, I started to talk about something that was dear to my heart. I woke up yesterday morning thinking about um, Exodus 20 and 12. Honor thy father and thy mother that their days may be long upon the land. And that was dear to my heart on yesterday. I see so many things on the news, and our young people are losing their lives, and that's hurtful. It's hurtful. I don't even have to know them, but it's hurtful because they don't get a chance to live as long as I have. They don't get a chance to make mistakes and correct them. So my heart really goes out to younger people. My condolences to these families that lost their loved ones this week all over the United States, not only in my county of Chatham County, but just all over the United States. So I send condolences today. We're living in times that we've never seen before. A lot of older people are starting to say that the end is near. We just don't know because biblically, the Bible says we're not going to know the day or the hour. And this is not a preacher sermon. This is just real life. This is just real life. I talked about things yesterday, and I talked about our children, and we need to be able to tell them the truth. I've made mistakes, but through God's grace and mercy, I'm yet still alive. I've did things in this life, but yet I'm still here. And it was because of this one principle that I was taught. Honor thy father and thy mother, that their days might be long upon the land. Is older people always correct? No, we ain't. But that's a promise. That's a promise. No matter what I did in this life, and I said it on yesterday, and my YouTube was muted for some reason, but I'm going to spit it again. On yesterday, I said, no matter what I did in this life, I honored my father and my mother. And because of that, I will celebrate 60 years in about 2 weeks. Yeah. Did I always do right things? No, certainly I did not. No. I was just way out there, baby. I was just doing things, whatever I woke up and thought that was right and correct to do. I did it. And so I don't go around judging them and telling them, oh, you need to stop that. Pull up your pants. Man, look here, when we was coming up in the 70s, we wore them bell bottoms, them stack shoes, looking like clowns, okay? But that was a fad. That's what we was doing. So what they're living in now and the things that they're doing is just a fad. This too shall pass, okay? So I try to encourage them when I talk to them. I don't go around saying, I ain't never did that. Baby, yeah, I did. And some more too. But God. I'm always throw that but God in it. Because no matter what I did at my worstest moment, y'all, and I know some older people can identify with me, I always prayed. I prayed in season, out of season, didn't know where my God was at, but I prayed. Okay? And that was the message on yesterday. I also spoke about, I got grandchildren too. I'm at the space in my life. If you don't want to be around me, if you don't love me, I'm sorry you don't. But if it wasn't on me, it would never be no you. I'm just saying. Because I have to correct them too. When they talk to me, sometimes they answer me, yes. Baby, who you talking to? Who you talking to? I'm not your homegirl. I'm not your homegirl. And when they say it, they say, yes, ma'am. Like they really don't want to say it. But you going to give me my props. Because if it wasn't on me, it would never be no you. I'm just saying. So there's things that we have to critique our children and teach them, honor, respect. When I was out there in that world, we always eating. There was codes that we lived by. There was codes. And one on was honor and respect. And I tell my husband all the time, I say, I'm glad that the Lord has made a difference in our lives. I say, because if I had to go to that mold back of survival, because I was never a hustler, always a survivor. I believe a hustler will hustle their mama. That's what I got to say about it. That's my opinion. It's not yours. If it ain't valid to you, if it don't apply, let it fly. But if I had to go back to that part of my life, I would simply say that I would have to work as I do now and get a job, because you can't eat with everybody. Everybody can't sit at your table. It's too much treachery. When we was out there, when we were younger people, some 40 some years ago, everybody was eating. Everybody was eating. You know, there's too much treachery now. And I tell my son all the time, I say, look here, young man, if you ain't got your own house, your own car, your own job, don't go back to them streets, boy, because streets them fold. Give it up. Give it up. Because life as we knew it once upon a time is no more. And I think that's what's sad in our hearts as survivors, that we see so many things that's going on. And, I'm not saying that now because God has saved me. I'm not saying that now. I mean, it was long before that I saw the changes and the changes being made. I am so grateful. I am so grateful that He did save me. That He did save me. I'm grateful, y'all. I do real life. I'm gonna always keep my God in anything that I say, in anything that I do. See, because I believe. You don't have to believe what I believe. Maybe you ain't been through enough pain to believe what I believe. You know, but I'm telling you the truth. I done been there, done it. Name it. Name it. And it's happened. Name it. From suicide all the way to all the way to some things. Okay? So with that being said, I give God the praise. It was Him that spared my life. It was Him. It was only Him that brought me this far. And that's what I want to see my young people have a testimony. I want to see you say, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I was out there. Yeah, but God, like a lady said one time, I might be sleeping in my grave. This Pam said one time, but God, it's a but God moment. I want to see you live. It don't matter what you're doing out there. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. In my worst moments, sometimes all I could say was, help me. Help me. When I saw no hope, all I could say was, help me. So today I had to reshoot this one. For some reason my voice went dead on yesterday, and I'm determined to carry a message, because I believe that each one need to teach one, need to reach one. That's what I got to say. Because we're trying to make our world for these young people just a better place. Just a better place. They deserve that. They deserve that. They deserve to live, y'all. They deserve that. Like I said on yesterday, we get in church, we be clapping our hands, and sometimes my pastor would say it often, or we would say it, y'all our future. And I look at the news, I said, boy, sometimes my future looking mighty dim. Mighty dim. And I'm gonna say this here. No mother, when she lays that baby on her stomach, say, hey, I think they're gonna grow up and be nothing. That's not what we think. When you lay that little baby on our stomach, or however the first C-section, or however the first time you see him, you look at him, you say, this one gonna be a doctor. This one gonna be a lawyer. This one gonna be a teacher. That's what you think. After those hard labor pains and going through it, sometimes having those babies by yourself with no fathers there. Because all three of mine, ain't no sense in me lying. I'm gonna keep it real. My mama was there with the first one. She was there with the second one. The third one, only me and the doctors was there. Only me and the doctors. But it's okay. She will celebrate 28 years. And I told her the other day, I said, I had three of y'all. I said, you got that characteristics just like your mama. I love all three of them. I love all three of them. And I pray that one day, we'll have that relationship that I've dreamed of. Okay? So just because you see Mama Pam on this podcast, she's spitting the truth, everything ain't always easy in my life. I have some pains. I have some trials. I have some tribulations. I ain't talking about no physical pain. I'm talking about things sometimes that ache my heart. But I keep pressing. I keep pushing. Because I done seen some days in this life. Trust me. Trust me. So I keep the faith now. As I said, a quote from Jesse Jackson, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. To my Facebook family, I see you guys popping up. Thank you for supporting my channel. Guys, I had to shoot one more because yesterday my voice went out and I got to keep motivating it. It's what is instilled in me now. I want the world to make a change with my children. God is able. God is able, y'all. God is able. They ain't doing no more than what we did when we was young, and some of us then did more than that. I'm just saying, let's keep it real. Let's always keep it real. To thy own self, stay true. That can't be false with any man, a night or a day. Motto, a quitter will never win, and a winner will never quit. Marvelous Monday, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye, Facebook family.